Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and our home team. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go.
Hey.
He takes this all the way back for 6. The opening kickoff of the afternoon turns into a touchdown. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. Well, you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start.
My first touchdown return,
and man,
I think.
You just don't draw it up much better than that.
Maybe my second.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and his guys are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
His team, so good. I'm probably going to end up hanging 50 points on me after scoring the open and drop kickoff.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man downfield is Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And much more room to run on this one. Pickup of 8, and that'll bring up 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Oh, come on.
It's the tight end, Komet. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Tyron Hopper there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5. It's a first carry for Elijah Mitchell. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Let's go. He'll try to run here with Barkley, and it looks like he's got enough for the first down. That's enough to move the chains.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next 3rd down situation?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second and 10. In motion, it's Odunze. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Talk about a volume receiver. That's his 90th catch of the season, and he gives his team a first down.
These curl routes. He's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a big number 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
On the ground, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down.
60 bison, 60 bison.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is into the hands of Wicks. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
I think you got to go for it here, Mike. They've had this impressive opening drive where they've marched their way all the way down into the red zone, and the last thing you want to do here is settle for 3. This is the chance. Set the tone for the rest of the game, and let's see what they dial up here on 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Set. 18 Cardinals.
He'll drop the throw. This one caught at the 4. And he picks up the 1st down here. Hold on, will it stand? There's a flag on the field. That's on the former 1st rounder, the big man, Mekhi Becton. So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the visitors are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. It's ready.
Love to throw to get started. Right side. Catch made by McLaurin. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first
Kind of
down.
funny. We both opened up
And
with
this is
a
what you can do when you have one of the best
cover
receivers
6
in the game. You
on
understand
defense
that even if the
and a
coverage is not
pass.
perfect
My
for
pass
the
is a
play
little bit
call,
different, but
sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
60 red. 60 red. Ready.
A good play action with Love. On target. Got it to McLaurin. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Set.
They'll run the draw with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Set. Hut. Yellow.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns
EA
after
Sports
this.
NFL Sunday. Sunday is a super fun day. Nobody likes my singing.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set. Ready. Black. 95. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's insane. That no linebacker can go out there and cover that guy that far downfield with that pass.
And now 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he would say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
On the set. Ready. Ready.
On play action, Love. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 10 black.
A handoff to Pacheco. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
At the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Down. Set cut.
Now Love. He's got his tight end. That's a combo. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ready, ready.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy. But if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal. We're seeing it here.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Set, ready. Trouble, 32. Ready.
Here's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
Third down and 3.
Here we go, set. Shot, 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. 1st down and more inside the 25. And he's in! Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way in the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Extra score, our home team 17, visitors 3. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. That'll be taken in by Barker. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. And that will be a first down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Man in motion is Brown. Now, faking the give. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up 1st and goal. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2s. To the goal line and in. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. No problem there on the extra point, and the visitors are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double. Let's go now. Set.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Jalen Phillips in on the stop.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6.
Set. Hut. 10 flat. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now this offense could use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Come on, set, push.
Throwing is Love. Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
Love. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Down. Hut.
Here's Love to throw. Short. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It is picked up by the defense.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's Komet. Now another timeout called by this. That'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches.
Let's go. Rocco waiting. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's in.
It's not so bad.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end
exactly the same thing happened
Remember,
last time I played him.
They're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Went up big, and then I couldn't score a single point in the second half. Because it kept fumbling, kept throwing interceptions.
Ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this first half as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, ready.
To throw is Love. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. In motion, it's Deuce. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw right side, caught by Deuce. Now he's loose at the 40. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. That goes for 58.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Barkley. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Deuce. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. He'll look underneath here for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
They'll try it now with Barkley.
Why is my guy running so stinking slow?
What a play call there. Every offensive coordinator around the league, Mike, they have got to have it plays. They got a short list of calls for these exact situations. Tie game, 4th quarter, put the ball in the hands of your offense, and, man, they come through and deliver.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Oh, I hate this game.
And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Ready. Set, hunt.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, They're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go now. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. And he can't hang on.
I can't hang on to any kind of contested pass whatsoever.
Defensively to meet him just as the ball is arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for. One-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact.
And why are you throwing it so stinking high, you stupid quarterback, man?
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut, cut.
Love to throw. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
Somebody's booty is in the way. Can't get around them. Can't get through them.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Let's go. 6 ready.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. He's got his tight end. That's a combo. A gain there of 10 yards. That's enough for a 1st down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And
Hate
even
his
if they
middle
are
linebacker.
covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Latu there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It's too freaking fast, man.
Yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Black. 95. Hut.
To throw is Love. That's McClure open.
Why is my guys always stumbling?
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
I feel like I'm just like constantly
A
just
pickup of 15.
complaining.
And that will be a 1st down.
It's always constantly something.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Harris. Whoa. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
There's a guy, Mike, who just refuses to go down. You love to see the old school kind of stiff arm. Get off me. Ability to break these tackles and still pick up big yards.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On 1st down, right back to Harris. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Set. 10 black. Hut, hut.
A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Come on. Set. Yellow. 22. Set.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year. A number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL. Good on the extra point.
They scored a
And his
touchdown.
guys have tied this game at 24.
Both our games start out so good and then end up giving away the lead because my DBs can't stop nothing, can't cover nothing.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
At their own 4-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Second and 7.
Here we go, set. 18 cards.
Back to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. They're all set to punt this one away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At the 50-yard line.
Ready. 33, yellow. Set.
Straight ahead, it's blue. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 9.
Here we go. 52 blue.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 2. Here we go.
Ready. Hut.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got a man. It's McClure. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Set. Hut. 60 red. 60 red. Set. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Look. Set. Hut.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Down. Ready.
They're trying to run for it with Harris. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
1st and 10.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Here we go. Set. Hut. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Here we go. Yellow. 22. Ready. Ready.
On 2nd down, Love. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late,
Let's
and
go.
this is 3rd down.
Hut.
From the gun, it's Love. That is caught by the tight end. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
For the
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good, and his guys will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. To throw here to begin the drive. That is caught downfield by Odunze. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot. On first down, right back to Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That's taken in by Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got the hook.
Come on, man.
The first round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down.
Okay, so now you pick up that first down, Mike, but now there needs to be a sense of urgency. You know you need to score twice. So this one, ideally for the offense, results in a touchdown. But either way, this first score of the 2 needs to be fast, because you need every possession you can here late in the fourth quarter.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. On the ground, this is Barkley.
On.
Take this one in. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Ready, ready.
We'll go play action with Love. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Chick Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
Second and 10.
And it'll be second down.
Here we go, here we go. 50, green. Set, go.
Off the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Got it?
Now, a big third down.
Down. 33, yellow. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, Jack Browning is on to punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. And he's going to be taken down to 37. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And the rush gets there. Down he goes. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Now on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Broken middle, and he's got ground. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter?
And in motion is Brown. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. That's enough for a 1st down. And here comes the whistle and a timeout. 7 seconds to go.
A gain of 11 on the play. Result is a 1st down.
This is 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end down the field. That's command. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. The return starts from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break. Set, ready.
On play action, Love. And caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Set, cut.
On first down, it's Love. Now he'll air one out. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A huge play there in overtime. 47 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Let's go.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Here's Love. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. 60 red. 60 set.
Throwing is Love. It is brought in the end zone. Greg, exactly the way you want to handle it when you get the ball to start overtime.
Absolutely, Mike. You want to strike first. You understand the defense is wearing down. It's been a long game. Now you are one stop away from getting out of here with a huge win.
The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. And now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. And it's intercepted right on the ceiling. Picked off by Jair Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, at this point in the game, you just can't make that mistake. But at the same time, give credit to this defense. They continue to come up big, and no play bigger than that interception. And you can bet, if this game ends now, that guy's going to find himself with a game ball.
So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They finish off the regular season with some momentum. And they'll wait with bated breath to find out who they're going to play next week in the wild card round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
I could not stop Marquise Brown at all.